Hello and welcome back here on my English YouTube channel about my Lego City project called Brickworld. And today we are coming back to exact location we left last time, and today is the grand final. We are going to close the last gap here in that rock wall behind our train tracks, as you can see right now, and we're also going to work a little bit more at that elementary school building on top here. So stay tuned for today's final update. As promised, I have started working at that final gap here. As you can see, one big part of it is already done here between the left model and the right model with the entrance to the bunker. And it's just a little gap still here, so added a lot of slopes, inverted slopes, and some greenery stuff. And now you're going to work at that final little gap here to finally finish that rock wall here. And as you can see, there's a lot of chaos here on my table. That's always the problem when I'm working at new updates. It's getting more and more chaotic here on my table. But as you can see here, that's the finished rock wall. So very satisfied. I also added the missing parts of the fence on top, so we have the fence completely going down and up here on the street here, following all the curves and all the height differences. So that's one big stuff I really wanted to do in today's update. I really like the finished look of that rock wall here on the train tracks, and it will be so much better when the building on top of the rock wall, the elementary school, is also finished. And that's something we're going to do also today, but for the moment I really like the view I'm having here right now. Coming to the elementary school, just a little bit talking about it. As you can see here, there's going to be you're not able to go into the street because it's a one direction street, so only coming there. And also something talking about in the future, in 2024, I'm going to add a table here on the right side, expanding the city, so everything is already prepared for that. So it's going to be a street here, a bridge over the train tracks, some stuff coming in the next year. I also want to do much more stuff here, but for today's update, coming to the near future, I want to work here at the next floor. That's the elementary school. That's a special project at the edge of the table, because that's only a little part of the building, and we are going to be able in some updates coming in the future to look from the side of the table inside the building. We're also going to be able to look into all the stuff in underground. That's something I'm also doing on the other sides of my tables, because there's so much time and so much space for storytelling. And as you can see here in the speed build, going up is now what I want to do, building the next floor. At the moment I'm just building the outer part of the elementary school, only the facades and the roof in one of the future updates, and then we are going to build all the stuff inside. That's possible because the building is at the edge, so it's very easy to come back and build in the inside, and I can take a lot of time now to really finish the look I want to have for the outside of that building. And as you can see, I'm putting so many bricks and plates into here. A lot of that stuff is from the Pick a Brick Wall here in Nuremberg, just about 1 hour away from where I'm currently working at my city. And when you saw the last video, you saw my Pick a Brick Wall purchase I did, and there were a lot of cups of these medium nougat bricks I'm using here, hundreds and hundreds of them. All these leather pieces coming into the mock right now. It's, as you can see, I literally have the cup in my hand. It's maybe you can say it's a Pick a Brick Wall building here. I'm using a lot of stuff I bought there, though I'm very satisfied I can use all of that stuff, because it's, of course, much more cheaper using stuff from the Pick a Brick Wall, because normally if you're not buying all the big parts, it's very much more cheaper and buying stuff, maybe from Bricklink or something like that. As you can see, the building is coming up. That's the second floor. Just for information, I'm going to add another floor on top of it, and then there's going to be the roof, but that's something I do not want to do in today's update. As you can see, I'm already adding so much stuff in today's update, and the final floor and including the roof is something I'm going to do in one of the future updates. Now I'm going to include all these little windows. I'm using white windows because I really like the color combination here of that medium nougat with all that light gray and these white windows. I think that creates such a nice looking color pattern here for that elementary school building, and it gives them some old vibes, old city vibes, and that's how it looks now with one added floor. I really like. I think it looks like nice. I changed a little bit the styling of the next floor because it's something you can often see in buildings like that. There's more stuff, more nice stuff on the ground floor. It's getting a little bit less, a little bit easier built in the higher floors, and also it's something you can often see in older buildings, that the higher floors are not so high and the lowest floor is the highest floor. So that's something you might be able to see if you look at some old buildings, especially here in Europe. And as I said, another floor is coming in one of the future updates, and then we're going to add the roof. And if you are also watching the German channel here on YouTube, you already saw the final view here up to that building, and that's something coming up in a few days here on the English channel. So if you do not want to watch this German channel, or do you not understand my German content, you can just wait and see all that stuff coming up in a few days and weeks. I'm adding a lot of more updates here on the English channel, so we can get at the point we are at the German channel, so you do not have to wait so much longer for the English videos. And yeah, just talking about the next update, there's going to be a street here, and then we are going to add our bridge above the train tracks, but that's something I'm just can add when the next table is here in my room. But that's something it's some months away, because I just want to finish the most parts of the tables I have at the moment before I'm adding more space for more fun and building stuff. So at the moment I have about 14 square meters of place on my tables, and there's much more space for expanding here in the room, because the room has about 126 square meters. So that's a lot of stuff, a lot of space we can work in the future. And as always, what do you think about this update? We did a great job by finishing the rock wall here, just looking down here from the top. I also added the fence here, added a new floor from facade for the elementary school. Though it was a very big and important update. And as always, write me all you think about it, all your ideas, everything else into the comments. And that's it for it. Bye!